in the prequels.
I specifically that Jar Jar thing came from like I specifically remember at the time there was a lot of controversy over the way Jar Jar spoke, and they thought he was like an Uncle Tom kind of figure. And I would never accuse George Lucas of being consciously racist. I think they were concerned that somehow he subconsciously drew from some sort of stereotype or something, which at that point, even if it was, like you said, it's not, it doesn't undermine the fabric of the quality of the story itself. The dungeons are not, they're not episode one. They're side characters. You know, some of the action happens to be centered on their world, and they play a role. And then yes, later he has Jar Jar be the one who votes emergency powers to Chancellor Palpatine, which is, I guess, ironic. And I think Lucas did that deliberately. And that's the thing about especially the prequels, but also the original series, that Lucas wrote this with such depth, so many symbolic moments, so many threads that are tied together. It was really a work of pure genius when you get down to it, in any literary sense you can think of it as.
I mean, the ability to write 6 movie-worthy books, anybody that's able to do that has got some talent. And fortunately for us, we're fans of the franchise, and we are fortunate that they gained the popularity they did because they've made such a great impact on my life. And to be quite honest, I haven't seen a Star Wars movie. I haven't seen one of the movies for some time now. And I really got to get back at it because it's some of the most fond memories of my childhood. You know, watching those movies, playing those games. I still got all those. I had every single action figure from episode 3. I mean, I was every chance I could get. You know, I'm asking my parents. You know, when I'm doing those chores, I want to go straight to Target because I want one of those new figurines.
And speaking of figurines, oh, it was sad when I was working at the Kroger in Ohio, and they have a bigger toy section there than you have typically at a Pick and Save here, and they were just chock full of 7, 8, 9 Disney figurines, and they had their fair share of Luke from Return of the Jedi and maybe Han Solo, and there's like one frickin' Anakin, you know, with a little bit of backstory on the back of it. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, this is what's happened to this, you know, magnificent Greek. It was a Greek tragedy, and it was really a tragedy that has kind of Christian overtones to it, which we'll get to in a little bit.